Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? It is coming up on 4:30 in Chi-Town. All right. What do we got? Well, we finished up the January 26th. We're in the last week of the month. We'll get the flip on Monday with the new month already. And then February is like a blitzkrieg for a month. All right. So we got that going on. All right. We got some earnings coming in tomorrow early, all right? So be prepared for that. You're going to get Boeing, all right? Boeing's been doing well. Boeing's back in the cash. We'll see if there's any residuals from the last quarter, which there probably might be. So I'm really hoping for Boeing to crack and bring us in, all right? I'm long a little, but I really would like it if Boeing would maybe bring it in for us a little bit, all right? Because we know it's going higher, so we got to find a way to get it lower, all right? We'll see what Boeing does there. Coming back down today, it was kind of it's kind of stalled out here completely on dailies, as you can see there. These are the 60s today, coming back down a little bit. So still under pressure here. We'll wait to see what that brings tomorrow morning. So we are going to have those numbers pre-opening. I think we're going to get a pretty good idea of where the markets are by tomorrow morning. All right, we got Boeing. We got United Healthcare. Okay, there's another one here. Now, coming back down here right now, I don't know what that is going on there, because I do believe that's going to report tomorrow morning, but it's looking pretty nasty right off the bat here. Look at this, 351.64, trading down at 318. All right, got down to 315. All right, so I will be checking this guy out in the morning, but I did believe that they were going to report. All right, unless they got something got out before somebody else got out. But coming back down here, we'll see where that's going to be landing tomorrow. I was watching XLV was dropping earlier, and I was like, I pulled up a couple of stocks. I'm like, what's going on with this thing? And now I see, said the blind man. All right, so United Healthcare, we'll see what happens there. All right, on your healthcare. And that could be why, because if you look right now on the diamonds, I do got these diamonds coming down a little bit here now. All right, that would be affecting, this, the XLV. All right, so diamonds taken down back a little bit here, coming off of the highs today, which we hit 494.89. Now she's backed off pretty good there too, couple bucks. All right, so so we'll see what diamonds does. All right, that one, United Healthcare, that was a shakeup, huh? American Airlines. What do we got in American Airlines here? We got 1456 unchanged. Not much going on there. I do not know estimates for these guys, but you can get it on Charles Schwab or any one of these other sites that you can go on. You can get it on Yahoo Finance as well. All right, so Shooter coming back down. You're going to have to look for it, though. They're going to make it easy for you. You go looking for stuff on the internet anymore, and it's just like, it's more of a pain in the you-know-what than anything else. At least that's what I notice. But maybe I don't have as much patience as other people. Shooter coming back down on American Airlines on the daily there. All right, so coming back down here. And these guys are going to report tomorrow morning as well. And again, decent day here. Got all the way up to 1478. Gave it all up though, man. All right, did not crap out completely. Holding there at 1457. So American Airlines ran up in the morning, and then they stalled out in the afternoon, and then they fall apart at the end of the day. All right, American Airlines, and then General Motors. All right, General Motors, coming off the highs here. This thing got up to 85 bucks. It has been stalled out since then. All right, went up and made this high, and as you see, it's been Chop City, USA, and it looks like it wants to continue. All right, so we'll see if anything comes out of this tomorrow. The stock was only down 25 cents today, down zero point 0.3. I mean, they were leaving it alone today. They're staying away from it today. All right, so messy there. All right, and it's funny I would say that because I looked at Ford today, and Ford did that same thing. Thank God it got out. I wish I would have got out at 14.50. That would have been amazing. But I did get out, and then it fell really, really bad back to the downside. Right back down to that 13.22. I think that is really a good support level here, guys, around this 13.20 area. If you watch Ford and you trade options on it and you're selling a put, know where you'd want to buy the stock at, all right? Know where your support levels are at on this one for sure. All right, if it breaks through there, then it should hold around 12.98 or something like that. All right, but I think she should support you here around that 13.20 area. All right, so I don't know why I went on that rant. I did though, but so those are the four that are going to report tomorrow. All right. And then we got, during the week here, we got Meta, we got Tesla, we got Southwest Airlines, LUV coming in this week. We got MasterCard, we got Visa, okay? We got Cat Tractor. We got some heavy hitters this week. All right, Thursday, we got Apple, we got Visa is on Apple, we got SanDisk, and we got Western Digital. All right, so a whole plethora. So we've got 4 of the 7 of the Mag 7. So be aware. Google was kind of reclining at the end of the day today. NVIDIA was really garbage today, down $1.20 for the whole day. Didn't do anything really. All right, and Tesla for some reason not liking Tesla right now for some reason here on Tesla. So that's good. I'd like Tesla to come back down some more, even way more. I'm looking like 413. That's my support level, $413. If we get down there, I will engage. We'll see what happens there. All right, I don't see that going back down here. 417 here. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5-6 days ago, we got down to 417. But I'm 413-ish. All right, if it gets back into there. All right, we'll see if Tesla can do that. Amazon chopping away as usual. It just doesn't do anything anymore. It's just a lame duck. Look at the chopping on the overnight. Look at the chopping during the day. There's nothing here. Look at this guy. Put this big 3 up here. Y'all ones. Y'all just a bunch of ones in here. All right. So until we get out of there or get below there, we're stuck. All right. So and here it is on your daily coming back inside. It's just all right. I don't know, man. I just don't know. All right. So we'll see. We'll see. And I don't know when Amazon reports. I don't have that one yet. But when I get them, you guys will get them. All right. You'll know that for sure. All right. So I'm going to leave that alone. Microsoft had a good day for me today. You know I'm in that Microsoft. I'm staying in there with Grandpa. Me and Grandpa are hanging out over the weekend. All right. MSFT. All right. Microsoft coming back up on the overnight. Likes to see this. All right, coming 2-2 back up on the day today. Then it kind of fell apart at the end. You got some selling pressure. We got some selling pressure across the board. Maybe somebody smelled something about United Healthcare, I think, because the diamonds were beautiful. I mean, they were moving really, really nice. And then all of a sudden, ba-boom, we see this United Healthcare move to the downside, and that's changing some things. All right, so we'll finish up that again, but at the end, we'll take another look at that. All right, so a couple of stocks that I just want to go through a few things. Our cloud stocks, right? So when we talk about our cloud stocks, we talk about Salesforce, CRM. We talk about what else do we? I had them all right here. Okay, so we look at AVGO, 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 okay? We got Oracle. We don't necessarily have AMD in that group. Cisco, and we got D-Dog, all right? So we got SAP, SAP. We got Snowflake, all right? So we got, we're going to go through some of these names. D-Dog got an upgrade last week, got 2 upgrades in 1 week, all right? And this thing was trading in that, let's get it up. Let's get it up here, man. This thing will make some money in this stock, man. So Diggity Dog, nice day. 212 up $6 and change, guys. All right, 651 up 5% on the day. All right, D-Dog. All right, so gonna keep an eye on this. It's tough to get. I got some alerts in there to see if I can get some prices to pull back. I was watching it like last week, and I was kind of, I was just trying to get the feel for it and stuff, and then. And now today, I noticed that, and I didn't really catch it. I caught it kind of mid-afternoon. But anyhow, D-Dog, nice move to the upside. Now the question is, is everybody going to follow? All right, so that's what I'm trying to get at here. It's like Salesforce had a really, really nice day 2 days ago. All right, then they had the shooter down. All right, Thursday, Friday, shooter down. Friday was the shooter down day. All right, and today she's stuck in the middle. All right, at 230, still at the bottom of the broadening formation on the dailies after a really bad move to the downside. All right, so can these guys start to follow the D-Dog, because the D-Dog is going to be the lead dog right now. All right, so CRM, we're going to watch that one here. IBM responded right away, man. I'll tell you, IBM is on their game, boy. Bam, up another $3.89. They seem to really like IBM. Look at the room to go, guys. Look at the room to go. All right, we're back up to 312 or something like that. Again, we're going to be watching tomorrow. Watch Boeing. United Healthcare could be a little, I don't know. All right, American Airlines and General Motors, and then we got the big guys coming in there, Meta and Tesla. All right, so those are 2 big hitters too, and Tesla obviously kind of limping into earnings as well. All right, coming back down a little bit here. All right, so IBM, nice move to the upside there. A couple other that I can throw at you there. SAP's a beauty. All right, SAP was 2-2 up on the day. So that one has been really, really good day today. And then we'll look at Snowflake. I'm not going to go through all of them. Microsoft Grandpa's in that group too. Snowflake, stuck in the middle with you, undecided, nasty, full-time frame continuity to the downside, red everywhere. I think this has got to turn around, all right? So 2-1 tomorrow. See what Snowflake wants to do. If that thing wants to start moving a length. All right, CSCO. I really love Cisco, and I've been farting around, not getting in. And then today I get the Gapper upper. I couldn't buy it up here. Sorry, couldn't buy it up here. But I think Cisco is definitely going higher, and there's going to be pitfalls. And you know the story. They're going to whine. But if you hang in there, you're going to dine. All right, Cisco, better. I think this thing continues. Buy that on pullbacks, and we will get them during the day. Watch those 60s, right here. I'm showing you the 60s right here. So you watch the 60s and you watch the 30s. You look for the setups on the 3-1-2s and the 2-1-2s to the upside, to the downside. You're making sure that when you're going into a position that you're making sure that you're in the right time frames with who's guiding you. Is it the hour? Is it the day? Is it the week? Is it the month? You just gotta make sure that you're getting into what's moving towards full time frame continuity. All right, so in knowing that, that's kind of what the strat is about. All right, and and it's just the biggest thing is getting the right stocks. All right, I think that's the big thing. And then what I want to talk about, I want to talk about your money. All right, a lot of people don't like to talk about money. I am going to start talking a little bit more about money because a lot of people got a hang up about money. Everyone's got this and that and this and that, and you know, it's a thing, man. It's a thing. You covet, or you treat it poorly. It's like this. If you should treat your money like you treat your body, right? Take it to the doctor once a year, twice a year. All right, you gotta know where your blood pressure is, and you want to know where your blood pressure is in your trading as well. So I'm going to kind of blend those together. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it over time. I'll just throw little tidbits in because that's what I do. But opening up a full conversation about it is a little bit different, and it's hard to talk to you guys because I don't know where you are. All right, but you can message me through there, and I will definitely get some. And if I see something, I will respond. I haven't really been good about doing that, but I will start paying more attention to that. All right. So on that note, Cisco, right? Nice move up to the upside there. All right. What SanDisk is going to report in Western Digital. I'm not going to talk about those two things, but we can talk about Apple, I guess. Apple, real nice day up. Real nice day up, guys. Can she hold? I guess feel they're going to come back into chop shop land again. All right, so follow with your stops up here. I'm in Google. I'm in Microsoft. I'm in Nvidia's garbage. And I don't have Meta or Tesla or Amazon. I got the other four. All right, so see about that. We shall see about that. Okay, a couple of other things here. We'll move another way here. I found a nice silver stock that we can trade that's actually tied to silver. I don't think you should trade this SLV if you are. It's an ETF, all right, on this SLV. I mean, you got to be careful with this. Sometimes they just pull these things out. Yeah, they pull it out. It's gone, and it gets thrown into something else. All right. So a couple that I'm looking at that I'm trading a little bit here, and I haven't been doing it too much because I think that everybody going into one asset class like that, it can get lopsided, man. It's like a boat, If there's too many people on one side of the boat, the boat can tip over, kind of thing. It's got to be balanced out. So I would say that I think silver's where it's at. A lot of people are trading these now. I want to start talking about them a little bit more because they are moving nice here. Somebody that I follow said if we get through 100, we're going to get to 120. Well, we're like 114 right now. All right, but this is PSLV, so this is physical silver. Okay, so it's backed by the actual silver. All right, coming back down here on today now on a shooter back down. So I've noticed that there's been a little bit of a crease on silver. Gold doesn't seem to stop ever. It's like if things go bad, they're going to buy more gold. All right, so it's a churning machine at this point. All right, so PSLV, this is the one that I can tell you that I think it's pretty good to trade. I was watching it today on the smaller time frames, and I'm looking for reversals and things that move. How about you made that high there, and that kind of. This is where we look for the two. That's the top of the broadening formation right there with the two coming back down. Some people would say that your entry point would be at the low of that bar, whatever that is, 37.91. and then coming back down. Now, you got to make sure that your 60s are red and your 30s are red, okay? And you know that you don't have month. You know that you don't have quarter. You know that you don't have week. You might have week right now. All right, on this one you do because it's a Monday. But as you can see, the months have been piling up. All right. So PSLV, if you're engaged, all right. And I got another one, AG. It's another one. It's tied directly into silver, so it's safer for you to trade it. And coming back down here. So at the end of the day, with silver got knocked a little bit. And then I'm going to put some support numbers on these. I know that when I think about it in my mind, I think back of SLV, and I say that I would like silver to come back to somewhere around $88. But over on here, I got to come up with some support levels, and I will do that for you. All right, and we'll get that going. All right, if you're trading silver, I know the metals are hot. They're hot stuff. All right. So we know that the healthcare. Let's go back here to see what's going on with XLV. Still getting kicked around a little bit here, down now to 156.24. All right, so it's only about $2 and change coming down right now. And then I don't know what this is all about. So United Healthcare, it seems to is trying to firm up. I wouldn't. I'll be watching it in the morning. Okay. Roblox, I bought a little bit this morning. You know, I'm a sucker for this stock, and that's just the way it is. So today look what it did. It went hammer up day. I only bought a little, man. It's probably going to triangle out and come back down again. That's what it continues to do. You still got heavy month. I shouldn't even be talking about it. All right, but like I said, I'm a sucker punch for this thing. All right, I like the hammer it gave me though at the end of the day. All right, so Roblox, not too much to talk about there. All right, a couple other things and we'll wrap it up here. Schlumberger on your drillers, right? Better day. They were actually having a pretty decent day, and they kind of crapped it out here at the end right here, coming back down. All right, so this was Schlumberger, made a nice move to the upside. Now these are 5 minutes, so I probably shouldn't have those on. Yeah, there you go. That's now you're seeing the chop that's really going on, right? So that two up move was triangled right back out, and now energy's a little bit lower here. All right, energy I wasn't able to get going really all day today. All right, XLE was a downer day, could not get moving. You got crude is a little better. Am I right? I thought I saw a little better. No, down 8 cents on the day. Down 8 cents on the day on the UCO, coming down. Okay, so not much going on there. And we know that Chevron and Exxon were lower this morning. All right. You got CVX there. There's your Chevron. All right, coming. That's a 1 on the day here. You see that actionable there, 2-1 inside on Chevron. And then we go to Exxon. All right, Exxon was 3 outsider, down, puker. All right, so energy kind of, we lost energy. Energy doesn't hurt us as much on the diamonds as the healthcare. It's really tied into healthcare. All right, so healthcare is the big one there. We got to get that United Healthcare back up to 359 from 319. It only needs $40. All right, so there you go. Energy. This group was better today. We'll see if we can get some more out of this tomorrow. Today was a good day for the XLC communication group. 2-2 up on the week already on a Monday. That's impressive. So we'll see there. Choppy for the most part today. But a couple of things we're moving. Match.com. Match.com had a beautiful day. Gonna get you a date. All right, and then Bumble. If you're not happy with Match, you go with Bumble. How about them both hot? You better be hot. All right, Bumble. There you go. There's Bumble. All right, there you go. That one. Charter Communications was a better day today. Charter, CHTR. I don't know, but this one's cheap, coming off the bottom of the Browning formation on the daily. Probably going to triangle out and then go. Um, More than likely, two up, two down, and then maybe go. You got problem with the month here, but the month's going to be coming to an end, and we're going to be seeing what's cooking there. All right. All right, so that group was pretty decent, and you got Meta in there, and you got Netflix in there. Okay, so Meta's helping that drive that as well, and Roblox is in that group as well, and then Netflix just kind of holding on here, man. Got just you see it here, 5 straight months of down and pain for Netflix. You know they're going to get it right. You know they're going to get it right, and you're going to pay more, so don't worry. They're going to get more of our money. I can promise you that. All right. At that note, I'm going to leave you with these. All right. FTNT. We've been talking about these. All right. We have full time frame now, guys. We did not have this. This was red. Okay. Ever since that gap day, now it is green. All right, we got a nice 2 hammer now. We got an inside day here today at number 2, and you got inside week looking pretty sexy. All right, Fortinet looking pretty good. Getting in is right. No matter what, you're probably going to have to wind anyway. Even if you trade an option, right? So coming back up here, nice hammer on Rapid 7 coming back. All right, this thing's a little trippy, but it trades fairly decent. 2-1 inside there. Still got this big red monthly problem. Look at this thing, 7 months, man. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8 months to the downside. All right, Rapido. That's what I call it. I call it stupido. Okta. All right, Okta's better. Got the green on the month now. All right, and you're back inside on the week. And who had a really good day today? And remember, they always go for the big guys first. CrowdStrike up $15 today, leading the charge on your cybers. We've been talking about them. I'm already in some of these. I hope that some of you guys might already be in position on these because I've been talking about them for 2 weeks. I hope somebody nibbled a little something up, and then we'll see if that really comes to fruition and we start to make some serious strides back up. And remind yourself that we're coming off of a bad year on these things, all right? The money was going to AI. It wasn't going to cyber. Now the money's not going to AI right now. Well, whatever they can get. But we're seeing, we saw a big move with retail. We saw a big reel with discretionaries, right? We had nice moves on those stocks. Now they sputtered out. Energy's been manipulated, I think. I just don't think that they can get going either which way but loose. All right. We know that healthcare has been recovering from whatever the hell had happened to it. And now we got United Healthcare coming back down here a little bit this morning or this evening. So I'll be on that one in the morning. I'll be watching that one overnight. So 320 trying to come back up a little bit there. All right, so that's a hit, man. It's $30 down. All right, so healthcare, it's really starting to get some muscle, and then it stalled out, and it's you're going to get that stall out, and then you turn around and they start to push more. All right, so just sit tight. Stick with the. I'll be talking more about metals in the future, and I watch the drillers because they might be all right, but oil service sectors just kind of suck too. All right, so I'm gonna leave you there. All right, I talk way too long, 29 minutes. All right, everybody, have a great evening, and I will definitely be talking to you on. All right. Just do one thing for me. Be good.